duck, duck, boots.
To y'all, man. 2 cents be on point. Shit, she be on point, bro. On
Appreciate
point.
it.
Nah, for real.
Appreciate
We
it.
talking facts. Like you the first one to say it too.
Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents. Where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we will be discussing Jaron, Boots, Ennis, and the ducking situation. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the video. Thank you to all my returning viewers. If you're new here, be sure to punch that like and subscribe button, and let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the video. Join me live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. and every Sunday at 5 p.m. If you would like to hop up on the panel and give me your 2 cents and expand on some of these things that I'm mentioning in the video, or you would like to comment below and then kind of come by the live stream and clarify your comment or elaborate on your comment. Like I said, this is just one big conversation, and I encourage you to come by, whether you disagree, agree, think I don't know what I'm talking about, think I don't know nothing about boxing, if you think I'm a brilliant boxing mind, whatever the case may be, come by and let me know your 2 cents. I'm definitely interested in hearing your perspective. So I don't want to make this video too long, but I wanted to do a follow-up video now that I have more information. See, the thing is, I don't usually like to make a video and react to something as soon as it happens, because then there's always be more information, and it may cause me to change my perspective or to change my mind. But what I think I'm gonna start doing is I'm going to come out initially, for the most part, when things happen, give my 2 cents about it, and then when things change or other information and facts come out, I'm gonna make a follow-up video just so you guys can kind of get to see, how my mind works and how my thought process works. And just so you can see somebody that is able to make a different, have a different outcome to what they previously thought when they have better or different information. Now, because people can change their mind, and oftentimes when you do hear things, it is either going to confirm what you thought or is going to change your mind about what you thought, because you have new information. I think a lot of times what happens is people get new information, but they don't want to change their perspective or their point of view because they've already said it. So now they feel like they got to stick by it. And I don't feel like that. Intelligence is the ability to change. And I am very capable of thinking intellectually about situations. So now that we have more information about the Boot situation, I'm just going to run it down. And with these new facts, I want everybody to let me know and drop it below your 2 cents about what you think. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to talk kind of quick. So if you listen slow, keep up. It came out, Eddie Hearn did a video saying that Boots Ennis was offered the fight a couple days before Thanksgiving. They gave him 48 hours to make a decision, and that was that. So off the rip right there, people saying Boots was lying about he didn't know about the negotiations and Eddie Hearn doing stuff behind his back. Now listen, I'm not an Eddie Hearn fan, and I can't definitively say like, oh, I don't think Eddie Hearn will be trying no slick stuff or doing no sly stuff. I mean, it's boxing, y'all. It's boxing. And if you understand the term it's boxing, then you understand that you gotta cross all your T's and dot your I's and make sure you're not making a bad decision or a decision that will be detrimental to your career moving forward, regardless of if you can win the fight or not. It's not always about that. So Eddie Hearn off the rip is letting you know there's no negotiations. We offered the fight at 47 allegedly, and they agreed. Verbally agreed. Yeah. Oh, we want to fight Vergil at 47? Don't he got trouble making 47? Yeah, I take this fight. It's in my weight class. I don't got to drop my belt. I don't got to deter myself off of my goals. I can continue doing what I'm doing. I could beat him up real quick because he a name, and I can keep it moving. Yeah, I'll take the fight. Cool. But Eddie Hearn said he went back and he like, y'all sure y'all want this fight at 47? Because everybody know what's up with Vergil. So I don't even understand why in the first place the offer was sent with the 47 weight on there. Which leads me to my next question I have. If you sent me the offer at 47 and then you went back and asked Ortiz about the fight and he said, nah, I don't want it at 47, I want it at 54. Did you ask Boots about the fight first? Had Vergil Ortiz even confirmed or said that he would fight Boots? When did he say he would fight Boots? Because it sounds like to me, y'all went to Boots first with the offer because it had the wrong weight on it. So we don't even know if Vergil Ortiz really took the fight. So let's fast forward from that. He wants to find out and check his options. Can I get a unification? Would anybody be willing to unify with me? I mean, he just fought 3 weeks ago. Would anybody be willing to unify with me? Let me see. Would I have to drop my belt? Let me verify and make sure that I wouldn't have to, because everybody know these sanctioning bodies got all kind of loopholes and can change rules at they will or whatever the case may be. Let me just verify that everything will be okay. But he wouldn't have had time to do that because they only gave him 2 days to accept the fight. So now we're moving forward. He says 54, you got 2 days. Well, if I got 2 days and it's at 54, my answer is no. And then you got the whole propaganda train coming out. Boots a dog, Boots a this, Boots a that. And listen, I want to clear it up. I'm not even a Boot, like how I'm an Earl fan, how I'm a Tank fan. I'm not even a Boots fan like that. I like Boots. He got a great fighting style. He's an exciting fighter to watch. But I'm just not a Boots fan like that, right? He just doesn't. I just don't relate, to Boots like I do a Spence or a Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like those are my favorite fighters. But I'm just pointing this out and kind of going so hard for this because they're going to try to do this to other fighters. It could be your favorite fighter. It could be another fighter, whatever the case may be. I just want y'all to recognize when something is being pushed that's not it, or when people genuinely have a honest and true opinion and they feel like, oh, possibly he ducked. Now, if you feel like Boots ducked, cool. I don't have an issue with that. I too am of the belief that Boots should move up and let go of this 47 dream, because the competition is not as stiff at 47. And yeah, he can go around and collect the belts, but who did he beat? Who did he beat on his undisputed run? I personally, think that that's important and should have some type of merit, but there's a lot of people that don't care about that. They just care that you got the accolades. They just care that you was undisputed. They just care that you got all of the belts. So it's weird to me when I hear people say, well, who he gonna beat at 47 for them belts? It ain't nobody there. Who he gonna beat? Well, I could go down the list of some of your favorite fighters that beat people for accolades. That who are they? Where are they? You don't even know who they beat for the belt. And they get their credit. But I'm hearing y'all double speaking, those people that feel that way. Like I said, I think who you beat for a belt is important. I do, congratulate champions and those that have been in championship positions and have been able to get belts. But it's levels and it's boxing. So we all know that. So bottom line is this. This is what I'm saying. Jaron Boots Ennis got an offer. It was the wrong offer. He agreed to the wrong offer. When they changed the offer, he said he didn't want to do it. And they tried to come out and say, oh, he verbally agreed and then he changed his mind. Leaving out the part that the contract was sent at the wrong way. But even if he did verbally agree and change his mind, it's boxing. It's boxing. One day we heard, for 2 days, we heard Boots to turn down the offer and he ducking. And 48 hours later, Ortiz is on the card fighting Madrimov. So, to me, it's like y'all just threw a bunch of stuff against the wall to see what stick. Something stuck, but then y'all decided to single out Jaron Boots Ennis as if he's done something so wrong and he's so scared and he a liar and he a coward and all this crazy stuff I'm hearing. He a hype job just because he didn't take a fight with Ortiz. And I'm not trying to bring up the past, but Ortiz has already ducked the man twice at 47. What make y'all think that he was really so eager to fight him at 54? We don't even know if Ortiz had agreed to the fight because they obviously sent Boots the contract first. I just think this whole thing has been blown out of proportion. I think people are fishing for a reason to, want to down talk and criticize Boots because nobody can tell me why they think he ducked. I can tell you why he ducked. He ducked because he already had a goal and a plan. The man has been consistent, sticking to his goal and his plan, but it seemed like nobody appreciates that. And something came up. He didn't feel like he had enough time to make the best decision, so he decided that he's going to stick with his goal and his plan. How can you not appreciate that about a fighter? They want to say he flip-flopping. He not flip-flopping. The man said he want to unify or be undisputed at 47, and that's exactly what he's doing. Now, if you feel like Boots ducked, then cool, but don't try to slander the man's name because he not doing what you want him to do. If he ducked, cool. He got other plans. He got other stuff to do. And the same thing with Shakur. A lot of people want to accuse Shakur ducking Tank, and I mean, I don't know. I know sometimes I use the word duck or call Shakur a duck, but that's just be for the sake of argument. I'm clearly on record saying I don't think that Shakur should fight Tank next, and I don't think Shakur ducked Tank. These guys are making business decisions, and that's okay. So you ducked, you made a business decision. I'm not the one that feel like, making business decisions and doing things that's best for your career is necessarily a duck. I use a term for the sake of argument because that seems to be what people understand, but y'all got to understand. I didn't think Frank Martin ducked. I didn't think Frank Martin ducked Shakur. When these guys are making business decisions, this is a business. This whole, I want to fight the best and legacy. Man, these fighters don't care about no legacy. All these fighters ain't worried about that, but that's another video. But guys, okay, with the new facts and more of a timeline in place, let me know what you think by dropping your 2 cents below about Jaron Boots Ennis and him turning down the Ortiz fight to stay on track with his goals that he had planned. And then they also said he possibly will be getting a unification bout with Brian Norman Jr. next summer, which when all the Brian Norman stuff was going on, I told y'all they not finna fight. They probably will fight next year because Norman is not ready. I still don't think he'll be ready next year, but if he want to make the fight, go ahead and make the fight. But let me know what you think by dropping your 2 cents below in the comments. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing. Follow me on X at 2 Cents 20. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video.